combine. Oh yeah, that looks sick. Hey yo guys, welcome to our first ever video on the YouTube channel. This channel is basically, if you couldn't tell by the name of it, we're gonna be talking a lot about Shindo life. We're basically gonna be going over all the new stuff that's being added to the game. Like today, we're gonna be going over all the new Ninetales stuff. And for starters, we're gonna start with the actual Bloodline. So we're gonna test the 3 moves. Also, this Bloodline goes to level 1000. And I'm not sure what the percentage of, like, what the drop rate is, but everything is relatively low, so it's really hard to get any of this stuff. Oh yeah, there's also a blade. I guess I'll just show that first, because it's pretty easy to show. These are the M1s. Does about 28,000 damage, but I have, like, the burn effect from Toad Flame martial arts, so mine does a little bit more. This is a Q-Spec. Does about 40,000, 39,000 damage. Um, and the blade is called God of War. And just so you know, the Tailed Spirit mode, the Bloodline, and the weapon all drop from the same boss, which is located in the Blaze Village. We'll show you that drop location near the end of the video. But yeah, we're gonna test the first 3 moves out on my brother right now. Okay. So this is the first move. Kind of like a combo extender sort of thing. You can like hit him with your M1s and stuff, put him into the sky. You know, a lot of these moves are like combo extenders.
Yeah, if you include the M1s and like you have like a martial art, it's like 77,000. Oh, well, my fault.
Right, this is the second move of the Bloodline. It's like a Rasengan sort of thing, pushes them back, gives you time to charge your chi up and stuff. Does around 68,000 damage. And then this is the last move. For this last move, I think you'd probably want to get them into a stun or something. It's not really good at tracking opponents. But there you go.
Maybe you could like if you can try and get them, yeah, like stuck, then you can hit your shots and do a lot of damage.
So that did about 67,000 damage. I think it does it do any mode or chi drain?
No, it didn't do any mode drain.
Okay. What about chi drain? Did you see
I
anything?
think it actually did some of that because I had to charge back up, so.
Okay, let's test it one more time. We can find out.
It does do chi drain.
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, it also does mode drain.
Oh, alright. So yeah, this does some mode and chi drain. So now we'll just mode up, and I'll show you guys the mode. This is the mode. It's basically like a Baryon sort of mode. Pretty nice art style. I hand it to Rel. Alright, so we'll start with the E-Spec. I think there is an E-Spec. Yeah, double Rasengan. And it extends into combo extender. So now you can bring them back and start beating them up. Oh yeah, and the M1s are the actual tailed beast itself. I don't know if... Personally, I find that kind of annoying. I'm not a huge fan of like when the tailed beast spawns. Same with the blocks, but I guess you do get a wider amount of range where you can attack. So these are the M1s.
Does a lot of damage, like.
Yeah, roughly 45,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this is the Q-Spec. The Q-Spec is just you spawn it in, and your M1s are do much more damage. You also shoot those shurikens. I think it does mode and chi drain again. But yeah, also be careful with that mode. I wouldn't recommend using that mode, the Q-Spec, with another mode because every time you use an M1, it really does drain your mode a lot. So I don't know. I feel like it's not such a good idea to use this with another mode. Okay, now we'll do the C-Spec. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a Zero. I don't know what the heck just happened there, but it definitely lagged. But yeah, you basically your Ninetales summons, and then you shoot a beam at your enemy from a tailed beast bomb, and you can direct where the beam goes and stuff. So yeah, but for that, you probably want to get your enemy stuck or something like that. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my mode to charge back up, and then we'll start the actual Tailed Spirit mode showcase. Okay, my mode is all charged up now, and we're gonna get started with the mode showcase. So the drop rate is around 1.43%, so it's gonna take a lot of grinding, let me tell you. Unless you got Robux, then you can just buy it, but we weren't so lucky. So it's gonna take a lot of grinding. It's 1.43% that chance that you'll actually get it, and it's around roughly the same with the Bloodline. And the Ninetales drop rate is actually much less than, or not much less, but like actually yeah, it's significantly less than the other Gen 3 tail beasts. So just be warned. So this is the first mode. Pretty sleek design. I like it. It is based off. Most things are actually based off of Ichigo's Bankai and
Hollow.
stuff. Yeah, his hollow and stuff. Like the blade, if I'm sure some of you guys have noticed, it's like his Shikai from the show, and then this is his hollow mode from his face. I'll show a picture if you guys have never seen this stuff before. The sword is called God of War, by the way. Sneaky reference. So the first mode does not have an E spec, however, it does have a Q spec, which is kind of like the first mode of move of Bloodline. As for the Z spec, it's just your regular old tailed beast bomb. The stats are listed on the right: 2000 Chi, 2000 Nin, 2200 Tai, and 2000 HP. Now we'll go into the second form. So this is the second form. That's really loud. The right side of his face gets all masked up. He still has the horn. I think this orange stuff spreads to the other shoulder as well. Um, so this is the E spec. It's multiple tailed beast bombs. Where'd you go? There he is. So this is the Q spec. So Rasengan sort of thing. These things do quite a bit of damage actually.
This one did like 73,000.
And then this is the Z spec. So little beam. That does about 93,000. Yeah. Okay. Then this is the third form, second to last form. I think he gets a full face mask up in here. His chest looks more hollowified. If you don't know what hollow is, it's like from Bleach. And yeah, it just, I guess just the face and chest get
Let's see
more
the
design.
M1s.
So the M1s, yeah, they like do knockback, and your tails spawn out when you attack. Um, the E spec is, oh yeah, it's that thing. So probably drains mode in G. And he's dead. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. He's back. Everything's good. I think I just did the E spec. So now we're gonna do the Q spec, which is the double Rasengan things. Combo extender. Yeah, this whole thing is a really big combo extending sort of thing, if you know what I'm trying to say. Then the Z spec, which is another beam.
But oh, that's like 200,000 damage.
That might have been added from the last attack I did, but it's quite a lot of damage. And the stat boosts are 2700 Chi, 2700 Nin, 2800 Tai, and 2800 HP. So it's got quite the stat boosters. Then this is the final mode. Just be warned, when you fight this, when you go into this mode, you're gonna have to do like exclamation mark Tentacion and fight your tail beast by yourself. So just be prepared to fight the tail beast by yourself if you were grinding with people beforehand. Some move sets I'd recommend are like a Paul Sand, the last move, and the C spec for Shadow. Like that, yeah. They're both like that. They do a lot of damage to bosses, and you can kill them pretty easily like that. So this is the final form. It looks really sick. I don't know how I feel about the tails in the back, but
Like especially the Ninetales, it's so long, it's so obnoxious. That's like the one bad
yeah,
downside
you
of it.
can't really see. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. So this is the E spec. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know what's going on with that. It's like kind of buggy. Alright, so forget about the misinformation I just gave you guys. Sorry about that. The E move for the final form is actually a counter. At the time I didn't know that because, you know, all that grinding and stuff makes you tired. But here it is. Hit me. Yeah. So it's just a big beam. It like zeroes in on their location and it like tracks them. So it's a pretty good counter. It does 75,000 damage. Yeah. Sorry about the misinformation. Um, that's what the E spec is on the final form. So this is a Q spec. Spawns your tailed beast in. You go up to the person and you can start slashing them over and over again. I missed, so there's that.
The barrage with it is super nice. It's really nice.
And then this is the Z spec. It's just another beam, and it adds on those extra two things. The M1s are at the actual tailed beast itself, and the blocking is also the actual tailed beast itself. Again, not a huge fan of this, but it's there, so what are you gonna do? Overall, it's a really great addition to the game. Gen 3 Ninetales is looking really nice. And yeah, that was basically the review of everything that's been all the major stuff that's been added in this update. So now we're gonna hop into a Blaze server, and I'll show you guys where the Ninetales actually spawns. Alright guys, we're in a server now, a public server, so I'm just gonna squad up with my brother. Alright. Alright, so if you spawn in at the center right here, this is usually where you spawn in, right? So to get to the KORAMA boss, you just go this way. This is where it'll spawn. As you can see, KORAMA Gen 3, this is the spawn point. And yeah, if you grind long enough, you'll get all of these modes. Actually, I want to see what it looks like if it's all combined. Oh yeah, that looks sick.
Wow. They're asking to invite you.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna wrap up the. Oh wait, no, I got some announcements. We're gonna be starting a Discord server soon, so look forward to that. We'll be posting. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's just get out of here. Hey, chill, guys. I'm not trying to fight right now. I'm trying to do announcements. Alright, but yeah, so we're gonna be having a Discord server where we'll do some like codes and stuff. Rel coins and spin codes, they'll all be on there too. In fact, I'll list the the codes for this update on the screen right now, and make sure to look forward to the Discord server. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below telling us what you think of this new update, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye bye.